and we are embarking upon the Women's History Month, and we have a wonderful layout schedule, if you will, for this month for Women's History Month. And let's get ready to do something.
Welcome to the Empower Room for Empowering Moments with your host, Timothy Hughes. Empowering Moments is brought to you by Empower Media, LLC, where we empower you, parents, and the entire community with transformative information to move mind and spirit to a higher state of well-being. So welcome to the Empower Room, and let's get started.
All right, well, welcome to the Empower Room on this Sunday, the first Sunday of March 2024, and we're so glad to have you all with us on this afternoon. Empower Media is a Empowering Moments. Again, I'm the host, Reverend Timothy B. Hughes, MDiv, and we please ask that you would like our page, subscribe to our page, go to our YouTube page as well and subscribe to that. And make sure that you connect with us where you'll be able to see when the show airs, which it airs every Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it airs on YouTube, on our Facebook page, Empower Media LLC, X as well. And hope that you have been enjoying the series that we've been having. Last month, we had a wonderful series on Black History Month and had some outstanding guests for the month of February. And so grateful for all those that contributed to our format last month. And it was really a good, empowering conversations that we had. And so grateful for that. All right. And our motto is do something. So that's what Empower is all about. It's about doing something. All right. All right. So moving on from there, Empower Media LLC is a social empowerment entity. And we service empower community through social and digital media, book publishing, programs, and special engagements. We do special programming for various audiences. It could be a school, young people, parents, educators, that type of thing. And we've been doing these engagements for over 25 years. And we have a menu of services that is available on our website. I want to encourage you to go to our website, which is MPWR Media LLC1.com. That's MPWR LLC1.com. And MPWR is a play on words for empower. So again, MPWR Media LLC1.com is our website, and you're able to go on that website and see the variety of presentations that we have available to share. And also our programs or presentations are customized to fit what your end goal is for whatever time frame that you would want the engagement to take place. So those type of things we work out with you, and we do our very best to empower the community in the manner that you are attempting to empower the community. So again, Empower Media LLC1.com is the website. So feel free to go and check that out there. And we look forward to being able to assist you any way we can. All right. So thank you very much for that. And what we do in the Empower Room through Empowering Moments is we cover three areas of concern, if you will. The three C's, we call it. It's dealing with culture, civic concerns, and consciousness. All right. So in our consciousness category, we usually have a special guest that comes on with us to share with us whatever the topic may be that we are covering on that day. And as I stated on today, we'll be dealing with Women's History Month, and looking forward to our guests coming to share with us in that discussion here shortly. So we look forward to that. And in the meantime, in relation to our cultural piece. Again, this is Women's History Month, and I want to just celebrate all women for their contribution to our society. All right. I would not exist. We would not exist if it were not for the woman. All right. And that's a powerful thing to ponder and to think about, that civilization would not exist if it were not for the woman. And that's, of course, we all know all over the world where civilization began on the continent of Africa. All right. So I think it's a wonderful thing that we take time to celebrate women and the integral and essential uh, part of what they bring to civilization, period, dot. And yes, we are struggling on so many levels and so many countries in regard to the understanding and respect that women should obtain. That I think this is a very vital month and vital time for us to celebrate women and what they have brought to the world. All right. So I'm excited about the lineup that we have for this month as it relates to Women's History Month. We have a wonderful guest coming on today. We have a guest author coming on the second Sunday, and we have a surprise guest on the third Sunday that I'm going to announce on next Sunday's show. So you want to make sure that you keep in contact with us and see who our guests will be for the third Sunday, and then there will be two other special guests as it relates to Women's History Month following for the rest of the month. Then we realize there's 5 Sundays in March, so we want to make sure that we have coverage for each Sunday and celebrate our women. All right. So again, we celebrate you, women. Thank you all so much for all that you do. And I pray that you are respected and loved wherever you may be at this very moment. All right. All right. So from culture, also in the cultural piece, there are, I wanted to bring up some movies that I've had the opportunity to see last month that were very impactful, and want to encourage you all to take a look at these movies. I was deeply touched by each one of the movies that we're going to show here in a minute that were very impactful for me. All right. So I want to encourage us to, if we have not seen these movies, to definitely take time to check them out. And they are Origin is one. The director is Ava DuVernay. Outstanding, outstanding movie. It's one that is very uniquely produced and shaped and formed, that integrates documentary, drama, so docudrama, all mixed into one. It's just an outstanding depiction of the movie, or of the book. I'm sorry, the book Cast is where it is, the movie is derived from the book Cast, and the argument is dealing with caste versus racism, and the argument that is laid out as relates to what we are really dealing with in our society is a caste system more than a racist system. And the argument is very well laid out in dramatization form, very educational at the same time, and layered with so many nuances that it was just phenomenal. So I don't know if it's still showing at the movie theaters per se. There was a major engagement for Black History Month that I was able to see it on this past Wednesday. And there was a question and answer portion at the end of the movie by Ava DuVernay that was really good as well. So if I'm not mistaken, you may be able to catch this on Hulu at this time. So please make sure you check this out. And the other movie was Bob Marley's One Love. We truly thoroughly enjoyed that movie as well. Awesome movie. I think the actor that portrayed Bob Marley did an outstanding job. I learned more from that movie than I knew about the life of Bob Marley as well. And but if you go away from that movie with a love for our culture, a love for Jamaica, of course, reggae music, and unity and the love that he was exhibiting through the rifts that were taking place in Jamaica that have affected not just Jamaica, but I think people all over the world. I know that there are people all over the world that connect with Bob Marley and reggae, and just so grateful for this depiction of Bob Marley. Outstanding, outstanding movie. All right. And last but not least, this third movie is called American Fiction. Oh my God. You want to see it? If you haven't seen it, make sure you go see it. This movie is also outstanding movie. It deals with perceptions and misperceptions from a literary perspective, from a writer's perspective who's writing a book and who writes not from a humanistic perspective more so than an African American perspective, but he has an engagement where he's writing a book in an African American perspective that is a perception of how some people think we are. That's the best way for me to put it. All right. So again, all three of these movies, that what I love about them is their intellectually stimulating books that are movies that you really have to take the time to think and to listen to what is going on, because what is happening, there are multiple things that they're trying to get across in one scene. And I just want to lift these movies up again. Origin, Bob Marley's One Love, and American Fiction. All right. So please put these on your movie to go list. And it would be wonderful to hear what your response is. You can hit us up on our Empower Media page and let us know what you think. And hey, it will be good to know. In fact, hopefully we can do a show that maybe talks about these movies and people's different perspectives and understandings and what they learned and what they felt about these movies. All right. So I just want to lift that up because for me to be able to go to the movie and be moved by three movies that close together in 1 month, I think it says a lot about the value of movies and the quality of movies that are available for us to see. It's just not that one thing. It's not just gangs and things of that nature. There are other things that we do. So grateful for that for sure. So again, I want to encourage you guys to please check those three movies out. I believe that if you enjoy being intellectually stimulated, I think that you will find that these three movies here will meet that engagement for you. All right. Okay. All right. So our next piece will be going into the civic concerns. And civically speaking, definitely I want to lift up here in Texas. It's Super Tuesday here, and I know it's not just here in Texas, but I'm here in Texas. That's why I'm lifting it up, and want to encourage everyone to remember to please go and vote those that definitely have registered, please make sure you go and vote. March the 5th, this Tuesday, is voting day. So please take the time to vote in regard to who you are planning to vote for. All right. So just want to lift that up for sure for this Tuesday. And after these primaries are done and that type of thing, we will be getting deeper into political conversations and concerns and thoughts and suggestions and hopes and dreams and all that good stuff. All right. But want to encourage everyone to please make sure those that are voting this Tuesday, please make sure you do vote. There are other states coming, I believe, after Tuesday as well. Wherever you are, if you haven't voted, make sure you register to vote and vote in your local elections, your national elections, whatever the election is. I think it's important that we do that. If you all don't know, today is the anniversary of the walking across the Pettus Bridge in Alabama. So that the dogs were on those that were going across the bridge with John Lewis and various others. And this ability to vote does not come lightly, and it's not something that has always been. It's been within my lifetime, within 60 years, that we have been able to have the right to vote to the level that we have it. And yes, we have a long way to go, but we have also accomplished quite a bit within these few 60 years. So we can't give up hope now. We can't stop now. We have to keep moving and have to keep letting our voices be heard, because that's how it is heard in a democracy, through our vote. And yes, there are people that are trying to prevent us from voting and doing this and doing that, but the fight is not over. And we are quite a resilient people because we still exist from slavery. All right. So let's do what we have to do, and let's get out and vote. All right. That's very important that we do that. All right. All right. So our next phase is our cultural cultural piece. And I believe our guests were having concerns with them coming on board with us this afternoon. So we want to again just lift up Women's History Month for this month, and want to encourage my brothers to show much respect to the women in our life. It's very important that we do that, and we need to reflect on what life would be like if they were not here. If they were not here, we wouldn't be here. So I want to encourage us to be mindful of that. Be careful how we treat our mothers, our sisters, our aunts, our grandmothers, young ladies, young men who are dating young ladies. Be careful how you treat them. No putting hands on women. That's a no-no. I did see, unfortunately, I'm originally from St. Louis, and there was a shooting that it looked like it appeared on yesterday, where a young lady was killed from a gunshot, and I believe it's a two female altercation that took place. So one of my questions was going to be to our guests was in regard to and as it relates to the movie that I saw, Origin, which is very, again, you gotta see it. Preferably, if I am have researched it properly, it should be coming on Hulu pretty soon. I think there is really self-hate has been created in our community that stems from slavery, that to the point it made me think are there is there an issue with black men hating black women? I'm gonna say that again. Is there an issue with black men hating black women? I know that's not all of black men, but um, I see from what I'm seeing on TV and in the news, and so many domestic situations where the result of conflict is killing the woman or shooting the woman. Some have even dismembered the woman after they have killed them, all those type of things. So I'm like, what is up? Or is it just that we have access to social media in such a way that we're are more we see it more, we hear it more because of how fast social media moves? I don't know, but I think whatever it is a concern, and it's I think it's needed for us to really reflect and understand the importance of, the Bob Marley would say, one love. All right, on loving each other, and when there is conflict, don't throw away your life because you and the young lady didn't make it. Because if you when you get caught, you talking life in prison or the death penalty or a large number of years in prison. So that's a whole nother story, and getting into conflict resolution and knowing how to engage in relationships when there is conflict, and that's a whole nother program for sure. So, but that's just food for thought in regard to my brothers, in regard to our women, and let's be respectful toward them. Let's show love to them, and let's show respect to them, and let's show how much we appreciate them whenever we possibly can. If it's holding a door as a woman is coming in or out of the door, if it's when you go to the car and you hold the door open for your girlfriend or spouse and let her in, if it's giving your loved one a hug, a phone call, a text, let them know you're thinking about them. Do that. Just show some love and be consistent. It'll make your life better. It really would. It really would. So anyway, so that's the contribution I have today in regard to uh, Women's History Month. And again, one love to all our wonderful women and nurturers of our world, of our civilization. God bless you, and we pray that you are feeling the love on today. All right. All right. So we're going to move on to our do something component, if you will. We are in prayer continuously for Felicia Jones in the loss of her son, who she lost tragically to a shooting in Phoenix, Arizona. And I want to lift her up and her family. Last I know, they are still looking for answers from the police department in Phoenix, Arizona, as relates to why this happened, how this happened, who did it. All right. So they have a hashtag, Justice for Quincy McMillan. So I want to encourage us to please spread this hashtag. We need to make sure that his name is not forgotten. So we want to encourage you to please share this hashtag, support Qualisha Jones in this effort to help to raise money for reward money for those that will come forward. And I did say will come forward to be able to share some evidence of why this happened, who did this. Senseless killing to this wonderful young man who I had the opportunity of knowing from a previous place I worked in St. Louis, Missouri, in Ferguson Florissant School District at McCourt Berkeley High School. He was a student there at the time when I was there as an intervention specialist. So I know the character of this young man and the family, his brothers, his mom, his dad, his stepdad, his the children, wife. They're all shook up from this this tragedy that took place in their family. So I am asking your support to reach out to Qualisha by her email address, which is on the screen, QualishaJones04@gmail.com. And let's show our support to her. I know she's got a fundraiser there locally in Colorado. And I know a lot of us are not in Colorado, but for those that are in Colorado, please support her with her fundraiser that she has going on there in Colorado. All right. All right. So I want to thank you all for joining us in the Empower Room on today, and hope that you have gotten some information that has been helpful to you today. And thank you all so much for being in the Empower Room. And we ask that you would please go ahead and check out our website, which is MPWRMediaLLC1.com. Check it out. Our presentation page is there to let you know what services are available. Have a book out, In the Blink of an Eye, which is also available to you as well. And it's available on Amazon. And also it's available on our website, MPWRMediaLLC1.com. You can get it there as well. All right. And it's a wonderful testimony of what it took place to me about 10 years ago in St. Louis, where I literally had it's been told to me as a sudden death heart attack. And by the grace of God, I'm here. So there's a story to that. There's a testimony to that. There's something happened when that happened to me, to the point that I had to share it with the world. All right. So I want to encourage you to check out In the Blink of an Eye, an out of this world experience, which is available on Amazon.com and our website, MPWRMediaLLC1.com. All right. All right. So we want to thank you all again. We'll see you next week. We have a blessed week and look forward to getting deeper into Women's History Month with you on next week. All right. God bless. Have a good week and do something.